Do you need a friend? Maybe you're thinking, I have too many friends already, and if I had any more, I'd have no time for anything else. What's your idea of a true friend? I run into people who call me by my first name, yet I have no idea who they are. They may have read my husband's book or heard one of us speak somewhere. They are familiar with our lives, but we know little of theirs. When you speak and travel like we do, you get to meet a lot of people. When I was a stay-at-home mom, I had people who wanted to get close to me. They sometimes had ulterior motives, which I won't go into here. But the point I'm trying to make is, if I needed a banana bread cooked or a casserole made, I knew who to call. Mind you, that worked both ways. I've done my fair amount of baking too. That was my idea of friendship then. But here's the story. Something happened in my life, and I stepped away from all doing. I just wasn't capable. During that time, not one person called me who was genuinely concerned for me. Their idea of encouragement was to convince me I needed to do more. If I did more, I'd be less consumed with my own dilemma. Now, there's a certain amount of truth to that, but it's borderline. These people were sure that I needed to be doing in order to get out of my rut. I wasn't in a rut. I was on the back burner, and there's a big difference. Remember this, there is not much growth on top of a mountain. All the luscious stuff grows in the valley. The back burner can be your valley experience. Make sure God shows you where you're at. Don't be driven by other people. You can take this purpose-driven life too far. There was one person who had attended an overcomers group that I had facilitated years ago. She had heard that I had taken myself out of everything, and I wasn't doing much of anything anymore. She knew me, and she thought this was rather strange. Her church had an altar call, and she took it upon herself to go up to the front and be prayed for in my stead. Well, she wound up laughing. During that time, she had a vision of me and heard these words, "Lynda will be fine. She will come out of this like pure gold." Later that day, she called me and related to me what she had experienced. I had never done anything in particular for this woman, that I could remember anyway, but the words she spoke to me on that day carried me through my Gethsemane experience. Today I think differently of what it is to be a friend and to have true friendships. Good friends are like stars. You don't always see them, but you know they're always there. There comes a point in your life when you realize who matters and who never did, who won't anymore, and who always will. So don't worry about the people from your past. There's a reason why they didn't make it to your future. I once heard it said, flatter me, and I may not believe you. Criticize me, and I may not like you. But encourage me, and I'll never forget you. This is Lynda Lewis, reminding you to be nicer than necessary, because everyone you meet is fighting some kind of battle.